Hello， 大家好，这是我们 Train with Pro 的第2期，今天练的是 quads 股四头肌，也就是大腿前侧。那我们特地请来了非常在国内非常著名的教练 Paul 教练。
Welcome to my advanced quad training YiDuo and Kristine. My name is Paul Byrne. I'm a head coach at Team PB in Shanghai, China. I've been coaching bodybuilders for many years. I was a national champion in Ireland long before a lot of you guys were born, back in the 80s. I've been coaching since then. I've come to China and I've been coaching many of the top competitive bodybuilders in China also. I've been coaching Kristine for the last year and a half, and we're heading for America next year for her pro debuts. We expect to bring back gold medals. Today we're going to train quads. We're going to train quads on an SST training system which is developed by Ep.2. He's a pro coach in the States. And the system basically revolves around 5 different exercises, 4 different exercises, or a single exercise done in a very specific way. And so what we're going to do is obviously we've got a warm up first as we do with all of our training. And we're going to start off with squats. We're going to do 2 sets with our maximum weights. We're going to go to failure on both of those sets. We'll have a 15-second break in between those. For our second exercise, we're going to reduce the weight by 20% and we're going to do 5-second negatives. We did leg press today. We could also do squats, but we'll do leg press today. Then we go from leg press to Smith machine squats, and we're going to do 5-second positives. We reduce the weight again by 20%, and we do 5-second positives to failure. And then the last portion of the system is a 45-second static hold. So we're going to do it on the Smith machine for safety. We're going to do a 45-second hold on it. And that's quads finished. Now after that we may throw in something else. It depends on the individual. Possibly front squats to finish, and then we're going to do some calf work. And the calf work will be heavy work first, 4 sets of heavy standing calf raises, and then we're going to do Vince Garonda's 10x10 session of seated calf machine. So we'll do seated calves on the Smith machine, and we're going to do 10 repetitions with a fairly moderate weight. I'm going to take a 15-second break in between. You think it sounds easy? Wait till you get there. On the first part of the sequence of exercises, we're going to start with squats, 2 sets, maximum weight to failure. Then we have a 15-second break and we do another set to failure. Then we move on to the next station, which would leg press. It'll be heavy for 5-second negatives to failure. Then we're going to go on and we're going to do Smith squats, 5-second positives. We're changing the tempo and the pace continuously. So we're looking at stimulating testosterone production with the heavy weights at the beginning. We're looking at stimulating growth hormone production with the high rep volume work at the end. And also, because it's time under tension, we're holding growth factors in the muscle for better growth. Push. Here we go. Drive it up. Head up. Good. Push. Well, everyone else is training hard. We have to train harder. Push it up. Put the head up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Strong on these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 42, 43, 44, 45, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 5, 4, 3, 2, Come on, push.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Up, push. You know, deep muscle fiber recruitment that you wouldn't normally have. You have time under tension. You have growth factors retained in the muscle for a longer period of time. You have fascia stretch going on as well. One of the hardest things, one of the limiting factors to muscle growth is fascia flexibility. So super pumping like this, volumes of blood going in there stretches the fascia. And actually, when people talk about muscle memory, what they're really saying is it's a fascia flexibility that you retain for longer periods. That's what, when you get back into the gym again and start training again after a long layoff, you just explode. That's what it is. It's your fascia flexibility that allows that. Fascia flexibility is the key to muscle growth. It's the limiting factor for most guys. People think that it's to do with genetics, they think it's to do with food or whatever it is, but the limiting factor is how far your fascia is able to stretch. And that's why this kind of training is very effective. The other side of the coin then, of course, is you have glycogen accommodation, capillary growth. Those are the key factors for fast muscle growth that a lot of guys don't understand. Everybody thinks. We're going to work on to calves now. Kristine's got to train calves every day. And what we do is we change the volume and intensity around so we can hit them hard from different angles. Obviously, you know, when you're doing standing calves, you're hitting the belly of the muscle. We do donkey raises, which I'll show you later. We're going to hit the top of the connection at the back of your knee, and we do seated work. We're hitting down low. So we're going to try to hit all those angles today. But we change around the intensity and the volume, and that allows us to hit calves. Calves are very, very hard to grow because we're using them all the time, so we really have to. Pain is what stimulates growth. People forget that. If you don't get a lactic acid burn, your body doesn't respond to it. There's nothing to respond to. It's always possible to improvise. If you go to your gym, there's no calf machine. We can do split machine standing calves, we can do seated calves, and we can do leg press calves. There's also donkey race, I'll show you that later. And what we're going to do now, we've done heavy work on the first exercise, now we're going to do the Vince Garron, famous 10 by 10 system. 10 reps, 15-second break, 10 sets.